Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Boyle, and this is my In the Bag 2021 edition. First and foremost, here are my putters. Well, actually, first and foremost, here is my mini. Got it for Christmas. It's the shit. Then we got my putters. These are kind of just my practice putters at this point. Got my 3 KC Pro AVRs, as far as a glove. And this has been my daily putter. So 175 Pro AVR. And just recently I started using the Luna. Got that for Christmas as well from what they're playing Patch. So 175 as well. Then we go into my understable putters. Rock up a couple of those. Got my Ruby. Don't really throw that as much, so as often as I'm pleased. My Spin, which is always comfortable going right, and it'll always hold an anhyzer for a long time. Got my bread and butter, my Flex Challenger, which I found a long time ago, and I use it all the time. Got that 175, very flexy. And then a little bit of a more sturdy Challenger. Got the Jawbreaker, also 175 for both of those. Boom. Oh, and then finishing off my 2 overstable. Got a Pro Pig and an R Pro Pig. Use these for little flex shots and hammers to get out tricky wood shots. New stuff. Got the Zone, which I'm liking for the flick, and a hammer even to get out of some long, tricky wood shots. There's the Ibex. Kind of throws like a buzz, but it's a little more domey. Haven't really put this one to the test too much. I actually just got it back after losing it. This has been an old disc. The Rock 3 Champion, 175. This has been in and out of the bag a few times. It's got a few lost dates on it. I love this guy. You can always rely on it to come back left if I throw it on an anhyzer. Then going into my Cheetahs. This guy I've been throwing forever too. You can definitely tell it's got some wear and tear on it. It's a 171 Star Cheetah. You don't really find these everywhere, so I definitely like to show this one off in the bag. And then follow it up with the Champion Cheetah, which is a lot more sturdy. It's always going to come left, even if I really try to force it over right, which can sometimes bite you in the butt, but it's also nice to have. This guy, the Signal, is one of my first MVP drivers I tried. If I throw this on a big hyzer, almost upside down, I can rely on like a big fade to kind of go even and sometimes a little bit more right and get some extra distance. Sear, this is definitely a prized possession in my bag. Goes straight for a long time, and then eventually it'll end up folding over to the right a while down the fairway. Always good to have on a tricky course. Eagle, Greg Barsby edition. This is not one I go to very often, but it'll definitely come in handy for a few courses that we play around here. Got the Thunderbird, an ace one. Got the very overstable finish, but it's very light, so you can kind of get some distance on it before it'll start cutting. And my 2 Firebirds. They're pretty much identical. Got the Nate Sexton Sexy Bird, 175. This is also 175, a custom F2 print. Love these guys, would not be the same thrower without them. Get very tricky lines, flexing throughout very tricky fairways. T-Rex, this is an old one for me, one of the first discs I actually purchased. This is always going to be a very weird or kind of fun line, always on some roller or big big forehand that'll get some massive distance on it. It's fun to have. Getting into my big power drivers. If I'm throwing anything as far as I can, it's definitely going to be with the Shrike. Sorry, J-Mo. We got big 13 speeds going into the boss as well. But the Shrike will always give me a big flip up on a hyzer flip, and sometimes even flip over, but always come back left. Give me a lot of flight in that. The boss I kind of have to crank on a little bit of an hyzer and give it a little bit of a rise on the -1, but it's always gonna reliably come back hard left. As well as the Wraith, but I don't have to throw it as hard. And that pretty much wraps it up. You always gotta stay strapped with the Pringles. I got my almonds. You gotta keep the almonds around and stay eating when you're out there. As long as hydrated. It's 2021 out here, people. Gotta stay hydrated. Thanks for watching. This is the In the Bag, Evan Boyle 2021. Peace out. Bye.
Bam.
Alright, we're gonna run through the ace test real quick. Brought a couple from outside the bag here. This is my first one ever at Stafford Woods. Pat was with me actually there. So September 24th, 2017. Throwing a 11 speed down a par 3 downhill on a skip ace. That was very unexpected, but I was definitely happy to see it. The Daedalus, but however you want to say it. This is my second one here at New Brooklyn on hole 8. It's like a 180-foot hole that I actually threw in above the head like a hammer. I was still kind of a new thrower, so kind of was playing basketball with it.
Yeah, bastard.
Got lucky. Got a little lucky there, maybe. This is the third one. Also at Stafford Woods. It was on the short tee at Jesus Christ, the water shot. And you kind of put it over on a low line, and also got a little skip there, which was a little peculiar to see out of the rock, but definitely also appreciative. My fourth one here is the Flex Challenger at Sedgley Woods. It was hole 16. This was definitely a crazy line to see, and kind of where it cuts off a little bit, and then you kind of wait for the crash, and just happened to see this one go in. That was one of my favorite ones, probably my favorite one to this day. Which also brings me to this one, which is a blind ace. You can't really see the basket from where you're throwing. I knew it was definitely going in the right direction, calling it around the corner, but hearing the crash, we were definitely thinking it was in the basket. So that wraps that up. And,
And that's
yeah,
all of them.
hopefully we'll have some more for the next one.
Yeah, bastard.